Up next, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with the filmmakers of Netflix's Going Varsity in Mariachi. We'll be right back. Without my high school's music program or my junior high. Same with Teddy, who took musical theater and choir in high school just like me. We know firsthand what these programs can mean and how it can change your life. So I love this next story. In my home state of Texas, over 100 high schools have competitive mariachi teams, and the very best are located in the Rio Grande Valley near the border. A new Netflix documentary explores this world, and it's something we especially want to highlight as we honor Hispanic Heritage Month, and also I like highlighting Texas. This film is called Going Varsity in Mariachi, and it's out right now.
When it comes to mariachi, it's competitive.
Watch me practice that part over and over again.
There's no faking in this group. We're a little bit pressed on time.
Breathe, guys, breathe.
I've had teams in the past that are championship level teams. This year, we're not there.
You're gonna love it. Please welcome the filmmakers behind Going Varsity Mariachi, Sam Osborne and Alejandra Vasquez, along with Abel, the mariachi band director at Edinburg North High School. Meet Teddy, everybody. So how long have you been teaching mariachi?
This is my 15th year teaching at my alma mater, Edinburg North High School. We're located in Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. We're about 20 miles north of the Mexican border. And I grew up with this music. I have my earliest memory is me being really small and hearing my uncles and my family, singing this music and being part of it. So it's very close to me.
Absolutely. Oh, you broke my heart in the best way in this film. It just reminded me of all these amazing teachers that I had that were like hard on me a lot of times, but really pushed me and saw and believed in me. And just teachers are the most amazing people. Like you're shaping like the future. And it's such a beautiful thing that you're doing. Ted, you talked about your high school, your music program, and what skills do you think it helped develop, even beyond like singing?
I think just a solid core of team and leadership, and for me too. I was in high school. I was in kind of a bad way, and I think I had lost a couple of my friends too to fentanyl, of course, and things like that. And so it's like, I think that saved me from so much of a life of turmoil. Yeah. And so it really saved my life in a lot of ways and got me out of that and gave me something I could do after school, and also a camaraderie that I could have and good, solid friends. And I think especially today's day and age where kids are exposed to everything, there's no like sheltering that can happen anymore. Kids are exposed to everything immediately, and giving kids a place to do that, or just young adults for that matter.
Find your family, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best place to be, and it saved my life personally.
Yeah. So Alejandra, I'm gonna ask you, like, how did you learn about this story? Why did this story stand out for you?
We were actually filming a different project along the border when we learned that UIL, which if y'all aren't from Texas, UIL is the organization that puts on all the competitions, football, cheer, marching band, everything.
Singing, yeah.
Exactly.
I did that, yeah.
Choir, exactly. Yeah. And we learned that they were sanctioning mariachi for the first time. And so we were really interested in that. And, once we started looking into it, we learned that the Rio Grande Valley, where Mr. Acuna is from, is the only place in Texas, in the country, probably in the world, where you can study mariachi in elementary school, in middle school, in high school. Yeah. You can get a degree in mariachi at the university. Yeah. There's this pipeline that really exists there. And I'm from Texas. Yeah. And I'm first generation Mexican American. And I just really understood that this was a story about our culture that was full of joy and pride.
And keeping that alive, by the way.
Yes.
At a very young age, yeah. Oh, that's so great. So Sam, why did you choose Abel? And his school? I'm sure that y'all looked into other schools, but why?
Yeah, we talked to a lot of schools, a lot of group directors, but when we talked to Abel, it was clear from the start, he's a competitor, but clear that he was into more than just winning trophies. He wanted to install these life skills into kids and helping them get to adulthood, like responsibility, discipline, depending on your fellow teammates, being able to support them. Things that maybe don't have anything to do with mariachi, but that have everything to do with being a healthy adult.
Yeah, showing up.
Exactly, showing up. And so we knew if we film that class, it'd be some amazing footage.
Yeah, it is. Great job. Well, the documentary follows Abel and his students through one school year as they prepare to compete in the UIL State Mariachi Festival. So, Abel, what was your favorite moment to watch back? Because it's weird watching yourself.
It
Like,
is.
yeah.
Very
It's like, wait, this is our life.
Yeah, well, my favorite part was there's a scene in the film where I asked the students what it means to you. What does mariachi mean to you? And I had a whole different lesson planned out
the
for it.
response would be different.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be different. You know, I even had a picture of Mexico in the back because I was going to do a different lesson, but it took a turn, and they were just talking about how mariachi makes them feel accepted, how you know, getting in touch with our culture. And I think there's a scene where one of them talks about the first time they heard mariachi was at a funeral, and how powerful music can be for these emotional times in their lives.
It's just such a powerful genre of music. It's wonderful.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
thank you for teaching it.
Hey.
Thank you for covering it. It's wonderful. We have, I mean, she looks cool, y'all. We have Kat, one of Abel's students, and she's the lead violinist for the Edinburg North High School mariachi team. So hi, Kat. Yes. You look so awesome. So you're briefly in the film, right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's correct. The documentary was filmed a few years ago, my sister and I being featured in it.
Yeah.
My sister being a senior and me being an 8th grader in middle school.
Yeah.
My sister taught me violin and she taught me the qualities in a leader, and I take those qualities and now I'm the group leader in the mariachi now.
It's a family tradition. Oh, I love this. Oh, so Alejandra and Sam, like you got to know these kids pretty well. Obviously, you got a camera in their face. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we basically went back to high school. We were with these students every day. We went to class with them. We were texting them, seeing if they wanted to hang out with us.
Yeah.
We went to prom. We went to graduation. It was a really amazing experience. And I think what's really cool about this Scholastic Mariachi is that women are the leaders. Like, young women are the leaders of these groups.
I love that it's in the family. That's amazing. This has to, you look so fabulous, but this has to be an expensive venture. I was inquiring, even our costumes were expensive. And these are like tailor-made, right?
Yes, we get them made in Monterrey, Mexico, and I mean, they're anywhere between $800 to $1,000 each one.
That's not a real number to people where I grew up.
Yeah,
It's a fake number.
Yeah, so we're very fortunate because our school district does give us the resources to be able to provide that.
Yeah.
But being a humongous district that they are, I mean, they can only do so much. But so, I mean, we invest on the way they look, you know, and we really work hard on the way they sound, you know, that way they could look as good or sound as good as they look.
Yeah.
But you know, being the big district that we have, you know, a lot of the budgets has to go in different ways, and so there's other parts that we struggle with, but we do with what we have.
Yeah. So wait, Kat, if Teddy and I were to join your mariachi team, what's the first thing that we'd need to learn?
You would first need to learn how to do a grito. A grito,
What's that?
It's an expression of emotion. It's like a loud yell to get your, like adrenaline.
I'm gonna be great at this. How do you do it? Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you an example.
Okay.
Like that.
I kind of want to try it. Have y'all done it yet? Did they get y'all to do it?
No,
Ooh,
we're
you
behind
all
the
gotta
camera.
try it.
No, you're not behind the
Amazing.
camera today, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I think we could all do it. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, let's give it a
I
shot.
really do. Okay. We're all just on the, you count us in. On the count of three,
Okay.
we'll all just do it. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, well, our friends at the Texas-based grocery chain H-E-B love everything the Edinburg North High School mariachi team represents. We do too. And to help it keep expanding, they're donating $10,000 just to help out. It's so great. Wow, everybody, join Varsity in Mariachi is streaming on Netflix right now. Check it out.